Welcome. Let's discuss the role of the mentor through looking at 10 steps to building trust. The process of developing a relationship between a mentor and mentee will most likely surface feelings of vulnerability. Elena Aguilar in The Art of Coaching talks about the importance of enrolling your mentee into the coaching process through excitement and engagement. Enrollment is built over time, maintained, and adapted as your relationship grows. The first step to build trust is to plan and prepare. Before meeting your mentee for the first time, anticipate the questions that you might both ask and receive. Perhaps you'd ask, what do they enjoy about their position? What are their strengths? How would they describe the relationship with their students? The second step is to cautiously gather background information. Elena suggests to use caution and to not gather information in advance unless you have a very trusted colleague who understands the work of coaching. It's important that we begin the relationship with our mentees with both positive and unbiased feelings. The third step is to establish confidentiality. This is something that we can reiterate many times with our mentees. We can highlight the importance of this by reassuring the mentee that our conversations, interactions, and emails are all confidential. It is also important for the mentee's supervisors to know that there is a confidentiality agreement between mentor and mentee. The fourth step is to listen. Elena believes that the purpose of deep listening is for you to truly perceive and understand where the client is coming from and their deeper desires and fears, so that you can guide them into territory that they may not even be aware they need to explore. To help illustrate our listening skills, we can paraphrase our understandings back to the mentee. We might comment with, "I hear you saying, is that accurate?" The fifth step is to ask questions. Clarifying questions can help the mentee dig a little deeper into their observations and reflections. We can prompt them by simply asking them to tell me more about that. The sixth step is to connect. Finding personal connections helps develop trust between a mentor and mentee. The seventh step is to validate. This means acknowledging their accomplishments as well as their challenges. Remember to be sincere with your appreciations. The eighth step is to be open about who you are and what you do. Sharing information about our background and how that's led us to be who we are and teach the way we teach also relates to the idea of being vulnerable with each other and finding ways to connect. The ninth step is to ask permission to coach. At times, the mentee can feel overwhelmed or tired of being encouraged to dig a bit deeper. By asking their permission to see student work samples or do a role play activity reminds them that they are in the driver's seat. The 10th step is to keep commitments. We need to be clear about what the tasks we are able to help out with and which ones are not our job as mentors. By doing tasks that the mentees are capable of doing themselves, like doing photocopies to help prepare for their lesson, we are preventing any change in practice to occur. Elena suggests that it's best to under-promise and over-deliver.
We invite you to take out your journal. In thinking about the steps of building trust, which is a strength for you, which might be a stretch, can you think of a specific situation where you can use these steps? Pause here and journal.